Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Guidelines for the Minority Young Man. Today we're going to talk about decisions. You know, at this point in time in a lot of you young men's lives, you are deciding to make the change from high school to college, or to get a job, or to join the military, or do something, the next big step. And this can be a very scary time for you. You have so many things running through your head, so many different directions, so many things you want to do. You have your friends, you have your mom and dad, and everyone telling you what you should do. And sometimes you'll have what's called analysis paralysis, meaning that you won't want to do anything because the choices are so many and so big that you don't take a choice. You sit there and become stagnant. Now, I want you to know that even if you think you're not taking a choice, you're still taking a choice. The choice that you'll be taking is indecision. Indecision means that you just wasted more time. You know, for my sons, I tell them to pick a direction, make a choice. That way you made a choice and you own it. Now, once you're living with that choice, going to college, maybe if you don't find that you like it and you wanted to join the military, well, you can still do it. You can change the road. You can change your choice. But make a choice. No choice is wasted time. You know, and time is one of the most precious things that we have in the world, and you can't get it back once it's gone. So try to make the most of it. So, at one point in time when I was in college, I graduated high school, I went to college, to a technical college, Greenville Technical College. I was going to work, going to college, making my grades and all of this stuff, but I was bored with it. I was bored going to college. I, somewhere in my head, wanted to see the world. How was I going to see the world? I had no idea. One night I was going to the club. I came back, on the way back home, I stopped by the recruiter's office. Actually, it was early in the morning, like 6 o'clock. And they just happened to be open. Somebody was in there. He talked to me about it. I said, cool, I'm coming back. I took the test, bam, bam, and I've been all over the world. You know, it started out Puerto Rico, Cancun, Veracruz, St. Thomas, St. Croix. Then it ended up being Germany, Paris. It just so many places, you know, that I probably, I'm not saying I couldn't have went to, you know, if I didn't join the military, but I didn't have the opportunity at that time. I know for a fact I've seen more places by being in the military than I probably would have if I didn't. So for me, I'm like a military guy. You know, it gives young men a chance to decide what they want to do, what kind of direction, and guess what? You get paid for it. Okay? So I got paid to party. I did do a 4-year contract. I had to clean some stuff, but you know, it wasn't a bad experience for me. But for you minority young men, not all of you are military material. So if you're college material, if you're I just want to have a job and make money material, own it. But try to get something that always adds a brick to your foundation so that you can build a nice building. You know, that's an analogy that I like to use. Every time you go to a job or you go somewhere and you learn something, you're adding bricks to your building. Or even better, what they used to tell us is you have a toolbox, and in this toolbox, every time you learn something that's important, you put it in the toolbox, because you never know where that's going to help you later on down the line. It can be a job, it can be in college, it could just be a skill set that helps you out on a business deal. You know, you never know. So, once again, don't have analysis paralysis. Please make a decision. Even if you're scared, use that fear of being scared to push you forward, to make you be successful. Once again, Walter Webb signing out from another episode of Guidelines from the Minority Young Man. Don't have analysis paralysis. Peace.